How's everybody doing? This is the new Comedy Trap House, formerly known as the Dormtainment podcast, but we want to bring you a live show segment. It's going to take some work, so bear with us, but we just wanted to give you guys something new, a show element to it. It's going to get better and better each week. As if you can remember, if you've been following our podcast from the beginning, we started out with one microphone, so now we have a solid 6. So it gets better and better. So we just wanted to welcome you guys to the Comedy Trap House. It's something that you guys voted for as the name. So congratulations to you guys. You won. So yeah, it is the Comedy Trap House. I was supposed to do this and then a voice in my head just say it. Say it again, voice. Let me hear it. My voice in my head sounds a lot like a manual, but I'm going to tell him about that later. Yeah, support our Patreon. We want to be able to give you guys different things like chats and exclusive songs and everything. So you support us. We're giving you gifts back. And also, tomorrow we dropping our vlog. So be prepared for that. Be prepared for the vlog tomorrow. Now, with all that being said, let's enter the Comedy Trap House. Welcome to the first Comedy Trap House podcast, formerly known as the Dormtainment podcast. You know, we're switching things up a little bit, but it is the Comedy Trap House. We're going to, learn some things along the way, how we want to format and everything, but it is going to be a show. It's going to be a show, and that's why we are switching things up. That's why we have the live stream now. That's why we have these this wood that I'm scared of getting a splinter in.
Our homie John said yesterday, this looks like elementary school, like you remember when they used to do like announcements? this is what it feels like. We're giving
today we're serving sloppy joes.
Martin, you're wanted at the principal's office.
You might want to back. He's a good mic, so you might
you
might want to yell in that.
Am I all up in it?
Yeah, don't yell at that.
Am I all up in it wrong?
Yeah,
right now. Yeah. Well, I don't want to say am I all up in it wrong.
Don't ever say that again. Real quick, because you just said about the sloppy joes at school. Did you have a favorite school lunch?
Oh yeah.
What was your favorite school lunch?
I don't even want to admit it right now.
No, go ahead. No, the people want to hear.
I mean, it's the past.
It's the past. You know what I'm saying?
But I'll be endorsing it. Well, Mike ate it when he was in high school. I can eat it now.
The favorite
school lunch.
I think mine was between the corn dog nuggets,
the
square pizza,
corn dog
and
nuggets.
the rectangular pizza. That's what it was.
I started putting a napkin over my pizza after a while because I noticed how greasy it was.
Oh yeah.
So to suck up all that, like it was really bad.
It was a pool of just.
If you got to dab your food, guys.
Some school systems eat the same food as jails. That, right?
Oh no,
I don't discredit that at all, man.
It's the same thing.
That sounds
government food
as jails.
Yeah,
and when you think about it, schools are jails. What?
I mean, yeah. Well, the way this internet works.
Maybe it's your internet. Oh. Well, maybe it is us.
Mine was the rib sandwiches. I always got double on that day. I used to circle the calendar for that day. Those were really good.
The fake McRibs?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you call it, yes.
Y'all had ribs, Sam? I don't think
You never had McDonald's McRibs?
Yeah, no, I've had that.
But they didn't serve it at your school, that type of thing?
No, I don't remember that rib sandwich.
You got to work hard.
You got to be. You never had a McRib?
Nope.
So you had a knockoff of a McRib. Imagine what you think the McRib.
But you got to think, I've been having this. When did the McRib come out?
A long time ago.
What's a long time?
McRib came out like before we went to middle school.
Yeah, it was
before that. Yeah. I've been having this since elementary. I don't know which one came first, but I just had that there. When I went to McDonald's, I wanted chicken.
Well, I know the McFlurry came out elementary because I helped greenlight that.
Mike always has a story that he helped greenlight the
Never had a McFlurry.
What you do, like a
you never
survey
had
or
McFlurry?
something? Yeah.
Never had a McFlurry.
Damn. Well, you don't need one now. It's another life. But so we want to first start off by saying we are we had an August 7th date, and we are back. We are strong, so we want to tell you about some of the new things that we got going on. If you haven't seen what's going on, first and foremost, we dropped a skit called That Could Be Anybody, featuring Rito Brown and comedian CP, two of our close homies. They came through and
murdered their parts,
and murdered it. It was directed by Desmond and Emmanuel, shot by our homeboy Tyler, who came out here from DC, and featuring Spicy Marie on the radio? Is that?
No, man. Spicy Mighty.
Spicy Mighty. On you can check her out here on the radio waves in LA.
And she's gonna be on two other episodes of our a couple videos we're launching. So
she's good people.
Beautiful Bros
and Crushing Grapes. She's gonna be featured on both of those.
Our good friend Tristina was one of the voices in there, and our homegirl Taylor Stone. So they can't hear us.
Hey man, right now we're live streaming on you now. Listen, like I said, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. I promise you.
It is gonna get better. We're trying. We are doing our best.
Maybe if we scream at Chaz to turn off the Olympics streaming,
I think that's
because it takes up a lot of bandwidth while we're trying to actually do work.
Accurate. Yeah, I just got off there.
Chaz, I think you're gonna have to do that, brother. You're gonna have to sacrifice. And I feel you. We gotta try it.
Look how he's thinking about it.
I feel you.
Well,
yeah.
It's the same country that don't support us financially. we got to get this money.
we got to make it, man, before you enjoy the Olympics.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things we got going on. Cam, what else we got for the people? As far as new things we got going on,
we got subscriptions that you can subscribe to our website and get exclusive content. The first episode came out last night, which was DT Fit, and the second episode is up. And throughout the week, we'll drop the 2 other exclusive shows, and then September you'll get more, and we may drop some bloopers in there too. So stay tuned. We may drop anything in there at any moment. You never know. So just make sure you have it. Also, we have a Patreon. If you want to support us some more, you can contribute there. And
for the love of God, support us.
And get some cool rewards in return. So it's not like a regular GoFundMe where you just fund us and don't get anything. We actually give you something like exclusive songs. You may get the Google Hangout with us. You may create a skit with us. But you just got to go to find out. Patreon.com/Dormtainment. I'm out.
I'm really excited about the create a skit with us. Like me and the guys have been talking about this for a while, and if you sign up for Patreon with us, you get a chance on a monthly basis, correct?
Monthly.
On a monthly basis, you all out there, our fans, get to actually create a skit with us. You get to sit in our writer's room with us while we come up with a skit, contribute. We get to, and don't be mad if we be like, oh, that joke ain't it right there.
I mean,
because we might get a lot of them jokes, ain't it?
We've had it,
but we'll give you credit. We'll shout you out when you do throw in things in there, and it's just a fun. We think you all will really enjoy that. So, and come back for that and all the rest of the stuff we offer.
Yeah. So we just wanted to bring you guys more content. We took some months off just to rejuvenate. Sometimes in the business you got to pull back. So that's what we did. Pull back and boom, firing off.
Wait, they can call us too.
Oh, you know what, Mike? Tell them they can call us real quick.
Hey man, y'all hit me up on the phone. Y'all hit us up on the phone 310-974-8980.
8989.
I got a Cali number because I'm Cali now.
Say it one more time for them. That's the
310-974-8980.
That's a lot of enunciation.
Cali dudes are very good at enunciating their words. You never misunderstood a Cali nigga.
You right.
Like I don't know. Sometimes YG, I can't understand what he's saying.
I don't know, man. I always understand
Maybe
YG.
That's just YG.
Like when I even as good as T.I. speaks with all the dialect, I still be like, what? A little bit, right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? But Cali thugs, they enunciate.
Yeah.
Not YG. He's a mumbler.
Listen to YG is a mumbler, but that might have to do with the drugs too.
Yeah, well, that could be it.
But shout out YG.
I think that's him.
I've been watching I've been watching videos about enunciation and say you have to smile when you talk, and then it really feels weird. You have to like open your mouth like this when you talk. I'm like, man, that's. Yeah. But when you public speaking, I get it.
Well, your mouth muscles got to get used to it.
Does your accent change when you do it? Because that's exactly what just happened when you.
Well, I'm already country, so it's like it go in there with it, kind of like.
How about just speaking normal while doing that?
I am speaking normal while doing that.
There it is.
I am speaking normal while doing that.
Yeah.
That feels weird. I ain't doing that.
I also notice when you smile, you sound better when you sing. Or is that just me?
That might be just you.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. I gotta give it up to Mike, man, because for months and months and months, probably a year, 2 years, this man has been dedicated himself to becoming a better singer. And I've went through torture on nightly basis of listening that through the walls. And he has gotten better, man. You've honestly gotten better. So
Thank you, bro. Hey, it takes a big man to admit that.
Yeah, man.
Because I know I've annoyed everybody.
But here's the thing. Mike is actually a good writer. So like his songs, they like the melodies and stuff. You can see where they could go.
Where they could go. It's just I can't.
They just not there. They
just tone deaf. I've been saying it for years.
You know what it is?
But I think you've grown out of it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
You know what it is? You know how they say you got to clean out your ears.
Wait, your ears dirty?
Well, for a lot of people, clean out their ears with toothpicks and toothpicks, but Q-tips and things like that. Stick things in there. What you're doing is you're actually shoving stuff back down your ear, so you're preventing your hearing and how clear you hear. So the other day, a couple months ago, I Googled and I found out how to like cleanse your ear without putting anything in there. A little salt and water, hot and warm water. Put it in your ear, you let it sit there for a little bit. You tilt your head. And then do the other side. When you do the other side, the other stuff runs out, and it's like brownish water.
Oh man!
So after that, I felt like I was sounding a little better.
Like
so years and years of using Q-tip,
years and years make you sing bad.
It had nothing to do with his voice changing. It's just his ears.
I finally heard myself. I was like, the first time I did it, I was like, oh, that's how I sound. I see why they don't like it.
His ears adjusted. That's funny. No, that's funny. Yeah, so I want to move on to some of the things that we're not going to talk about because we got some things that we need to discuss.
I can't wait. I'm assuming Cam is.
And I think Cam's he's going to start this off. So Cam, I want to throw to you for things we're not going to talk about on the Comedy Trap House.
If the fans notice I'm a little down today, it's because yesterday we got some bad news.
Talk to him, Cam. It's all right. Let him know.
Man. Let it out, brother.
So yesterday somebody tweeted and they said retirement only means it's time for a new adventure. Over 10 million sold. This the last one. Thank you. And that was Bow Wow.
Bow Wow. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
Tough day, guys.
Bow Wow is leaving the rap game.
Bow Wow's retiring, and I don't know if I can do this anymore, guys. I'm just gonna leave right now.
Hey, come on, Cam. We need you. We need you, bro.
You gotta, man. You gotta sit down, man.
We need you. We know it hurts.
Come on, Cam. For those who are listening, Cam is he's sighing excessively and he's praying to the Lord as to why Bow Wow is leaving the rap game.
Listen.
Now hold on now. Like now, let's talk about this.
This is almost as bad as the first time Tony Romo got injured for the entire season.
No, if you're comparing your quarterback to Bow Wow, well,
that's a good comparison.
Now Bow Wow, it looked like he tweeted yesterday, or my friend sent me. He tweeted something along the lines of. Well, actually, let me quote it before I let me quote it.
Do your thing.
I got him up here if you need it.
You got Bow Wow up there?
Yeah, I got it.
All the tweets?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was something about him being who's a rapper turned actor who's better than him or something like that.
Will Smith, DMX.
It was a lot. It was a lot. So I was trying to figure out, was that a real tweet? That couldn't have been a real tweet.
I didn't see that one.
That couldn't have been a real tweet. I was like, this can't be real.
The worst comment I seen from the whole thing was trying to figure out what Bow Wow's retiring from because music retired from him about a decade ago.
Oh man! Now
here's nothing untrue about that.
No. I'm not. I'm gonna play both sides here because Bow Wow has still been making music.
What?
Like
I'm gonna repeat it again. Bow Wow has still been making music in this time that you may not have known.
Is it like us? Like you get a special, like if you sign up for Patreon?
No.
Bow Wow sends you a song?
Bow Wow has a core fan base that he's been making music for. He's been releasing singles and releasing songs.
I think we skipping
Now,
past the
are you talking
important
about like
part.
in the past 2 years?
We skipping past the important
What's the important part, Cam?
The way these people are slandering Bow Wow's name, it's like he don't have any hits.
That's true. That's the big
problem.
That's the big problem.
They talking to him like he don't have any hits. Like they weren't big fans of this man when they were younger.
Like
I'm not
girls-
saying everyone was,
but a lot.
But them girls was going crazy.
They was
for him.
screaming. They was passing out, crying like he was Michael
He
Jackson.
was selling out Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. So
Arena tours.
You know what? I
Hits.
think
And he should have retired at 17.
nah.
And then it would have been, okay, we see you, Bow Wow.
30 is a
Not
good
to
age.
mention one more thing.
Yeah.
He had a top 5 Rap City freestyle. I don't care what nobody
Okay,
says. Top
that's
5.
definitely his highlight. One
Yeah,
of his
yo,
highlights.
that's
let's
definitely.
in honor of
Like
Bow
Mike.
Wow's retirement, I think it's time for us to go through a short history of all of Bow
Let's-
Wow's accomplishments.
let's do it.
You know, I mean, I think the man deserves it after
Let's do
what?
it. Let's start with his
20 years in the game.
Let's start with his single.
Okay, what's the single
The
again?
very first thing.
I was 6, so I don't remember.
research this.
Bounce
She was
with
in
me?
middle school.
Was it Bounce with me? Bounce with me.
No,
That-
what- it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's what- that
I
was
said
it.
that. That was- I think
Yeah,
that
it was Bounce With Me. We were in 6th grade. I went and
Okay.
got that album the week it dropped, and it
Second
came with
verse.
a bandana that I also wore to school the
The
next
beat
day.
to the O-Dub.
Yeah.
so
second
he
verse, he
introduced
went in.
bandanas to kids.
No,
Nah.
he did not. But
No,
I'm saying
no.
he just had a bandana.
I mean, I
and it
know
was cool.
Tupac introduced it to adults.
Crisscross.
Chris Cross, man. Chris
Yeah.
Cross
Criss
was
Cross,
the
yeah.
first
Which is
kid.
what Bow Wow was initially.
See, when Bow Wow came out,
Yeah.
if you're like a 90s kid to early 2000s, it was cool to see a new kid of that generation. He represented our generation.
He was
of
the cool kid, yeah,
rappers,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like that was a big move, and he actually made some good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had what's the other song?
We had Puppy Love.
Puppy
Let's not
Love.
forget
Like
about
You.
featuring Jagged Edge. You know what I'm saying? When you got
that's
Jagged
grown
Edge on
man
the track,
music,
that's
right?
grown man music.
He had Like You featuring Sierra.
Come on, he had
Well,
like
you jumping ahead.
Yeah, you
Jumping
jumping ahead.
ahead.
Okay,
That's
That's about
Okay,
15
okay,
years.
okay.
So we had
Okay.
Puppy Love. What we have after that?
I feel like it was something with Birdman.
Oh yeah, it was shorty something. It was
It's
something.
really, really nice to meet you, man.
Yeah,
You know, really
hey,
like your style.
listen,
Somebody tweeted to tell us what song that was.
that
Let's
was
get wild.
that was that was Birdman before the Breakfast Club. You
That
know what
was.
I'm saying? That was a
was.
different Birdman.
Wait a minute, we missing Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo Yippee Yay.
Damn.
Where my
Whoa,
dogs
that's-
at?
whoa, you,
With Snoop Dogg was in the video.
With Snoop in the video. That's you got
He was
that.
running from the girls and
Yeah.
jumped in the
Not
back
to
of-
mention Bow Wow was in Snoop's videos
Not to mention
when he was
Bow
a
Wow
kid.
was
He's
in
on
Snoop's
Snoop's
video.
album when he was a kid.
Let's take a break.
And rapping.
Let's take a break from the movie, from the music. Let's
Okay.
toss to his movie real quick.
Movie. He still had braids at this point.
He still had
just a
braids.
I think he
reminder.
had cut him and grew him back by this point.
What by Like Mike?
No,
Yeah.
but like Mike, he was still.
Didn't he still have braids?
it wasn't after his first cut.
I think after the movie
He still had
cut
braids.
his hair.
Yeah, he still
Okay,
had
okay,
braids.
okay.
But we'll jump into that. But the movie,
The movie.
the movie, I think was groundbreaking. Honestly, on no bullshit.
Yeah.
Like Mike is one of the highly touted kid movies.
Yeah. No,
Like if you talk about, I'm not saying it's there with Home Alone.
yeah.
But I can toss it up there with some of the
Kid
best
movies.
kid movies.
Yeah.
Like Mike is a really good.
It was a
Bow
solid.
Wow was Jaden Smith before Jaden Smith. He would have kept going. He would have made more kid movies.
Yeah.
But he could have did every kid movie Jaden did. He could have
Yeah.
did Karate Kid.
But
he could have did After
People told him that. You ain't the only one that told him that.
Yeah,
People
you weren't the
told
only
him
one
that.
told him that. You should have called him.
So
You shoulda
let's go
called
into
him.
the first turning point of Bow Wow's career. After the movie,
He had a song
he
with
cut
had
his
a
hair.
couple- He had some music though.
He cut his hair.
He cut his hair. He had
He's-
basketball is my favorite sport.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
good for the sound.
You
That's
had-
another hit.
That was a great
You
soundtrack.
had
Like You, Sierra. He got older. He cut his hair.
fresh as I'm is. Don't
Wait,
forget.
that's going too far.
That's too far?
That's too
No,
far
no,
because
no.
he grew braids back for that.
But I
So
think
that's
with
too
Sierra,
far.
that's when he grew his braids back.
No, he had no
No,
hair.
fresh-
It was Sierra.
I don't know. You,
You
might want to
should.
look that
Yeah,
up.
we might want to look that up. Fresh as
telling
I'm is. Fresh as I'm is.
That's
This is
way
a fun-
after. That's way after Like You.
This is a fun game,
Nah,
guys. Try to remember
I
a
don't know,
celeb's
bro.
history
No,
by their
bro.
hair.
Because Like You was like his last song.
No. The Fresh in My Ears came out after that.
So what was his
Well,
last
Out of
hit?
My System came after
What's,
all Like
what's
You.
the
and all
date?
that.
What's the date on Like You?
Let's get a
Okay,
fact
you do
check
have
on
braids and Like You, so I'll run. That's
I was right about
2005.
Okay, what's Fresh as I'm is? Had to be like 03.
You ain't mind. And he was still with JD at the time, too. Uh-oh.
2005, so the same time.
Okay, same year. Okay, well,
When did Like Mike come out?
We were in middle school. I know that.
2001.
But Like Mike?
2000 or
2002.
2002.
Okay.
Made $51 million at the box office. Come on, Bow Wow. Y'all slandering Bow Wow's name.
Honestly,
Come on.
At this time, I was saying, yo, if Bow Wow continued with acting,
Yeah.
I think he could have went for, like Cam said, Jada Smith. But even, I think he could have been a young, if they remade Back to the Future, he could have been a Marty McFly.
Yeah,
I agree with that. But that's how you think his career should have went.
That's me.
Everyone,
Man, pull your mic up a little bit.
He was still booming after Fresh as I'm Is because he had Out of My System, which was amazing.
Right.
And that's why I feel he should have kept his career. Making songs for the ladies. What Fabulous did when he came out, what Ja Rule did, what Drake is doing, that's what he should have did.
He started going to the thug route. He wanted to, he wanted
well,
to.
let's talk about that.
Let's
That
talk
one
about
interview
that.
where Bow Wow said, "I want to curse."
He said that?
It was public. It came out.
Said he's tired of people telling him to be what they want him to be, which was the next Will Smith.
And that's fine. If you want to curse, you want to curse. I mean, that's
curse,
cool.
but to come out, like, I don't know. I remember on MTV News, it came out and said Bow Wow having troubles with Jermaine Dupri because he want to curse.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I understand you want to grow up as an adult, but I feel like that's a teenager wanting to be an adult.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
not an adult being an
instead
adult.
of just thinking about it and be like, all right, let me continue my career and keep going. But it didn't end there for him. He continued.
Yeah.
What happened else after post 2005?
He had a beef with Soulja Boy.
Well,
First they did Marco Polo.
First
they did Marco Polo.
Let's talk about an amazing. I mean, listen. You have R. Kelly and Jay-Z, best of both worlds.
Yeah, let's not forget.
And then Bow Wow and Omarion
come on, let me hold you.
And made best of both cities.
Let me hold you.
That's not what it was called, but
That's the both cities.
it was in teenage kid history. That was like a feat.
They sampled Luther Vandross.
Which song was this again?
Let me hold
you. You remember they had the little dance where they were like,
oh yeah, that is Luther.
They were like stutter hugging.
Yeah. I did that a few times. I did
stutter hug.
All right,
y'all look up the stutter hug.
And then he was in Entourage.
And then he
hold on, we skipping
the beats.
We gotta talk about the beef.
But first off the song though, Marco Polo went in.
At this time, where were we at? We were in
Atlanta.
This is Atlanta. Soulja Boy was hot at the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Bow Wow was
Still respected.
He was respected, solidified in his position as who he was.
People would still chase him in the mall at
this
time.
point, at this point in your life when you were listening to Bow Wow, would you have downloaded a mixtape from him?
I've never downloaded anything from him.
Fair enough.
But I appreciate Bow Wow.
Okay.
I would have.
Okay.
But I will say that I remember at that time he used to show up in Atlanta at like AUC and different campuses.
Okay.
We went there one time and like there was a crowd of people following him. So he was still pretty, respected.
Still popular.
Yeah.
And he hopped on a song with Soulja Boy.
Okay.
Did y'all like it?
Marco Polo.
Yeah, Marco Polo.
It went in the club. I wasn't
club.
a big fan of it, but in the club, it was cool.
It is one of the most basic instrumentals ever, and it just works.
It works.
It works.
It works. Is that pre-Future, right?
Oh yeah.
So they had a beef.
They had a beef.
And the beef started when Soulja Boy made a video saying, well, he was talking about a bunch of stuff, but he said that Nas killed hip hop. So after that, Bow Wow did a freestyle on radio where he said, I would never disrespect Nas like that. I'm not Soulja Boy. After that, they just made videos back and forth. Remember, they was making videos with dudes standing behind them.
Yeah. Oh,
that was the template for every video that they did. They always had dudes behind them and saying what they'll do to each other.
And the dudes' faces were covered. And
That's
stuff.
not.
They were shown. And then Soulja Boy said, "Yo, Lambo fake." Bow Wow showed the papers, proved it. And then
you mean rented?
Rented.
Bow Wow proved that it was real. And then Soulja Boy said, "I will end your career on the radio." And then they just made about 18 videos going back and forth. And that
Here's
was
my thing with beat videos like that. If it's a personal thing, why are there two random dudes standing in the back? Like, what are you there for? This because it's not real. That's why. Because it's not real. what you're saying is fraudulent. Stop that.
Hey man, I think they were just two teenagers.
But
I'm richer than you.
But once again, this is just a small pivot in the career of Bow Wow.
This is only a stepping stone. Let's continue with his career. Cam, do you know what
after that? Didn't he start to go into his adult phase? Like
it was a bit of a decline.
It was a
decline.
Yeah, okay, a slight decline.
And then he popped up on Entourage, like Mike said, and that's when I was like, okay, Bow Wow.
All right,
and he was actually good on Entourage.
Yeah, he was. He did good.
He did a season of that.
He did a solid job. It's not memorable.
It was serviceable. It was definitely serviceable.
It was.
For his character was like a failing comedian who wasn't that good at acting. So he kind of did really well at that.
But did they ever show him actually tell jokes?
Nah, they never showed him tell that.
No, they did, but they were bad jokes.
I just
remember they
don't
was
believe
watching
him
the
as a
pilot.
Oh, well, you mean
But he was supposed to be bad, so he told bad jokes.
He did really good at being bad.
The funniest thing that I remember out of that Entourage season where he was in is when he worked at Gap at this time.
Yeah.
And he got the call that he made.
His show got picked up.
His show got picked up. And what'd he say?
Fuck you, crew neck wearing motherfuckers. Something like that.
He knocked over a pile of clothes and said, fuck you, crew neck wearing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So I got a show.
His most viral moment is his sex scene because his sack went viral. His sack was shown. Yeah, his ball sack was shown in that scene.
But that was a good sex scene too. That was a dope sex scene. I hope everywhere.
Wait,
maybe it was a prosthetic sack.
They doing prosthetic sex?
Yeah, just for the look.
We're forgetting that mixtape too, Cam, where they had the pole in the basement. Remember that song?
Yeah, T-Pain.
Oh yeah. That was a good. What song was that?
He did drop a series.
It was called Pole in the Basement.
And then that song with Chris Brown around that time.
Oh yeah, he on the Fan of My Fan mixtape.
Yeah.
It was Chris Brown featuring.
Hey.
That was Bow Wow's song, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Bow Wow's song.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Stop sleeping on Bow Wow.
Listen, I'm never sleep. I'm awake. I'm woke.
Romeo, stop sleeping on Bow Wow.
Ain't thinking about you.
The respect that he deserves.
Ain't thinking about you.
Ain't thinking about you. Yeah.
And I think we're missing a pivotal point you brought up earlier.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's keep pivoting with the basketball.
We got to go back real quick because you brought it up earlier, but we didn't say the Rap City Basement freestyle.
We said it.
We said it, but we didn't say it along the timeline and how good it was. What was a major lyric from that we
first, wait, hold on. Let me break it down. First, he put every popular woman celebrity at that time in the verse.
Yeah.
But the best part that we love, that we quote.
It's well written.
Go ahead, Mike. I'll let you do the honors.
J-Lo, I don't know. I don't want to go where everybody been.
Oh! I mean, like,
yeah,
at the time, J-Lo and Ben Affleck, like, come on, man. Like, you can't.
The best line, though, to me, he said, Eric Ben not. You the X-Man, I'm all that Holly got.
Come on.
So, that was right after the breakup with Holly and Eric Benet. Holly was playing Storm and X-Man.
Come on, man. Like,
come on,
man. Y'all got to stop. It
was too good.
Emmanuel missed a big point that he brought up when I first told him about Bow Wow's retirement. Bow Wow's first beef in his rap career.
Who was that?
You don't remember what you texted me?
What did I text you?
Bow Wow and Lil Romeo beef.
Oh yeah, let's not forget that
damn.
one of the greatest kid beefs of all time. I don't think anything was really said, but the rumor got around like, damn, they beefing.
Gotta be honest, Romeo was never what Bow Wow was. Just gotta be honest. And the only thing Romeo can beat Bow Wow in was basketball.
Well, Romeo also had a hit show. Am I correct by saying that? Didn't he have a Disney show that he was on?
Romeo?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not even sure,
and Master P, they had a hit show on Disney Channel.
I remember they had a show. I don't remember if it was a hit show.
Well, I mean, it lasted maybe. I don't know.
What happened, Chaz? It shut down?
But
It's still going.
you connected the default mic, or you connected
Yeah, the default mic, and then the regular yeah.
Hold on, guys. We're having technical difficulties with the stream.
As you said, we're doing a stream right now. So,
but tweet us or comment. What's your favorite Bow Wow moments?
Yeah,
of his career?
you need a favorite.
Hashtag Bow Wow moments.
One of my favorite moments is me and his beef with the Polynesian sauce, and I ain't got to get into that because I already said it on the podcast. But that was like 2008, so that was around the time he started to.
We gonna interview Bow Wow one day. And we gonna bring all of this up.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, moments like that, I don't feel bad for his career taking a downfall. when you tell
you tell somebody to go get some Polynesian sauce and tell them they better go get it.
Yeah,
that's a whole another thing. But man,
you got people wishing for your downfall when you do stuff like that.
But on the upside, I wish him well. I'm sure he's gonna try to. Oh, he's starting his own late night show. He said he coming for Fallon.
Well, before that, let's not skip over. He did a stint on CSI Cyber.
Yeah, CSI Cyber.
He had a little moment on there.
106 in Park.
Let's not forget 106.
He is Mr. 106 in Park. Honestly.
106.
Yeah, he is.
I got a question for y'all. Do you think 106 was a good career path for him?
Yes.
Do you think he should have done 106?
Yeah. Yes, because he was trying to take the lane that Terrence J took.
Yeah.
Host other things.
Here's the thing. It's hard to do that when you've already surpassed what Terrence J did, and now you're trying to come back.
It was like almost a step back.
No, because he did that, and then he went on to do the Grammys. What was the Grammys he was doing?
Yeah, but then again, he wasn't hosting the Grammys. He was doing the digital backstage.
But you got to start somewhere. That's what I'm saying. It's cool to see him do something like that, humble himself to do something like that instead of.
But it's like he did. How much? Like Mike sold 50 million.
He said he made 20 million off of rap. So.
But I'm saying though, you got a box office movie that's up 50 million. You don't go back to hosting a cable show. That's just me.
But if you don't have nothing, you got to go back.
Yeah, and maybe he just, like I said, now he's trying to do a late night show, so maybe he's trying to prep for that.
Man,
he's trying to do a late night show. He said he coming for Cohen and Fallon and all of them.
Bow Wow been backstepping since 06, man.
He said I want to see what this show is called because it just popped up on my timeline.
I know he's still dropping an album. He said this is his last one.
Yeah.
So you still got to look out for that.
Y'all gonna listen to it?
And that's another thing too.
I'm gonna listen to
that
it.
just makes me be skeptical about everything. Are you just doing this because it's your last album and you actually want it to sell?
He said Jimmy Fallon, James Corden, Jimmy Kimmel, watch out. Up with Bow Wow mania has started.
Come on now.
Up with Bow Wow is gonna be a new late night show. He started production on a new late night show called Up with Bow.
I thought he just want to go by his real name now. Shad Moss.
I'm not sure.
Obviously he don't know what he's trying to do.
What's up?
But yeah, that's Bow Wow. In a nutshell, we're not gonna talk about that. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it on. He had 5 studio albums, 51 music videos, 26 singles, and 7 mixtapes. Hell of a career.
Good career, Bow Wow. Besides all the other stuff,
10 million copies sold, 14 million digital assets worldwide. 20 million off rap.
That goes to show you, man, no matter what you achieve, the type of person you are is going to shine through. That's all I got to say.
Exactly. So that's one of the things we're not going to talk about. Emmanuel, do you have something you're not going to talk about?
A couple things. Mm-hmm. Mike, you go first. Let me decide what I want to talk about.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to start off what we're not going to talk about with a verse. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. It goes up. Still, I see no changes. If you know it, sing along. Okay. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor, even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Right? Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger on a nigga. Pull a trigger on a nigga.
No,
pull a trigger, kill a nigga. He's a hero.
Sell crack to the kids. Who the hell cares?
One less mouth
on the welfare. All right. That was said in what, 96?
95.
I think before that.
Wait, because he died in 96. Yeah, so 94, 93. And all that stuff is still happening today, right? And I woke up singing that song because
best rap artist.
I woke up to bad news. Maybe not woke up. What was it? A couple days ago. We found out that Dr. Sebi died. And if y'all don't know who Dr. Sebi is, he's a doctor.
Natural healer.
He's a natural healer, herbalist. He's cured AIDS, cancer. He has cases since the 80s, since the 70s. He's been doing this. He got, what do you call when you get sent to court? Summoned to court. The states of New York sued him because they said he was falsely claiming that he was curing these diseases. Not only did he win, but he brought in 70 witnesses to testify, just to say that he actually did these things. The other day he was arrested, maybe like a week or two ago. He was arrested, and now my man is dead. And they're not telling us why, they're not telling us how, and we know he was healthy because his job was to heal people and he didn't eat anything unhealthy. Yeah. And so now my man's is dead and nobody knows why, and we're just going to accept it and move on and say, oh, another fallen soldier. Let's keep it moving. But my thing is, I'm tired of seeing our leaders die and everybody just accepting it as if it's normal, when you have to look at it and say, why is everyone who leads the black movement or who has something to say or who's trying to make a change for the positive for our culture, why do they always end up dead? And I'm sick of it, man. And I don't want to talk about it too much, but it's on us to take these deaths not lightly, but to wake up, man, and to realize that these people are trying to expose us to what's real. And every time they do, they kill them. And it's because there's so few of them, they don't really have a voice. So when you kill them, everybody's just like, oh, well, he just died because of natural causes. Man, y'all need to wake up. Y'all need to start eating better. Y'all need to realize what we're in, and y'all need to get together. We need to get together and start making a plan so that we can be stronger and smarter, not only as black people, but a whole community. Because white people, y'all are oppressed too. And y'all just oppressed in a good way. Not even a good way. Y'all just think y'all have it good because of what they've given you. But you don't know the possibilities of this world, because we're all in prison right now. We're all limited to what we know and what we can eat. And just by eating, man, I'm going to preach this more on my Snapchat. I'm going to preach it more on my IG, my Twitter. Someone told me like a year ago, they're like, it's no point in you eating healthy if you're not going to share it with the world. And I was like, oh, I don't want to push things on people. I'm a comedian. Let me keep it funny. But fuck that. They right. My Snapchat, my IG, my Twitter. If you don't like it, follow me. But I'm only leading people who want to be led. And hopefully those people can help lead other people who will listen to them. But eat better, man. Follow me on these things so you can get these information. Follow DT Fit, but we need to eat better. We need to think better. We just need to smarten up and wise up, y'all. And listen,
stop eating them school lunches.
Stop eating them school lunches. And if I say too much, they might kill me too. So if I die, it wasn't natural cause.
I thought you were about to say, if I die, bury me inside the jewelry store.
Nah, don't bury me.
In a pair of Vizu jeans. What he said.
But rest in peace, the doctor said.
If you're looking for some of his products, he does have a physical store in LA. I don't know exact address, but you can look it up, or you can order it online, or order some of his products online.
And it definitely helps. I remember Chaz when he first gave me the it's like a sea moss. Yeah. And because I had like some sniffles, and I was like, all right, I'm trying to beat this cold before it even comes. Yeah, it twitched. We had to beat this cold before it even comes. So
Chaz, turn that screen a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to beat this cold before it comes. So I mixed it in this tea, and when I mixed it in the tea and drank it the next morning, I felt amazing. I was like, man, this stuff knocks it right on out. Like, and it's all natural. And
I'm actually thinking about going to the retreat in Honduras next year. It's $1,500 a person for a week.
Oh, that ain't bad.
They recommend 2 weeks though. But I don't need it because I'm not physically sick in any way. But it's usually for like people with cancer and AIDS and stuff, and they usually go there, and within the third, fourth day, a week, they're healed.
But it's a good experience.
It's a good experience. Yeah. Lisa Left Eye went there before. She actually died in Honduras in a car, not on his campus, but she was there doing a retreat, bringing her friends along, exposing them. You can watch that on YouTube. Her documentary is like an hour long.
Are they gonna keep it going now that he died?
I hope so, because his daughters actually run. His daughters and wife.
Yeah, he got 17 children. I know.
He got 17 children.
Yeah, he got 17.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh?
That means his sperm must be hella.
They saying that he died of complications with pneumonia in police custody.
Yeah.
In police custody.
In police custody.
Yeah, they saying he was battling pneumonia in police custody.
All right.
But yeah, man. So like Mike said, eat healthy, man. We try in this house to eat to the best of our abilities when we can, and
stay woke, eat clean.
Yeah, eat clean. It's gonna make you poop a lot. I'm just gonna let you know that now.
Supposed to be. Supposed to poop.
I had the sniffles a little bit, and Chaz gave me some of this stuff, and
it works for you.
Yeah, I think everything came out of my body. Every single
thing came out
of my body.
But yeah, so that's Mike's what we not gonna talk about. Mine is what we not gonna talk about is the Simpsons are doing an hour-long episode about hip hop. Like a hip hop. The correct term they use for their episode will be called because it's a mix between The Great Gatsby and so it's bringing together hip hop and The Great Gatsby, and it's titled The Great Fatsby. Phatsby. It's the twisted rendition of F. Scott Fitzgerald novel, and Keegan-Michael Key is gonna be on there. Taraji P. Henson. I was like, this sounds like a really interesting episode. It's gonna air in January, and it is the 600 episode milestone.
That's one of them things that they call you just gotta go.
600 episodes.
They say Simpsons want you. I'm on my way.
Yeah, no,
I don't know what I'm
it don't
doing
matter
yet,
what-
but
Yeah,
I
you gotta
go.
go. 600 episodes.
That's
I don't think y'all
a
realize
lot
how
of
many.
episodes.
That's a lot.
We've been going for 7 years and we only got what 300 or 400.
Shit, if that.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like 3. Yeah,
That's a good average though, because I mean they've been going for 20 plus years.
Is it 20
They have
plus?
600.
And cartoon. Let me tell you something. Me and Emmanuel got to go.
And Mike.
Yeah, Mike was there
Mike
too.
and Chaz.
But we got to walk around the office though. I don't know if they got to.
I didn't walk around.
And it was the office of Family Guy. And so they have like storyboards up, and for those who don't know what storyboards is each scene of a script or a movie, TV show, whatever. They have each scene up. For cartoons, they had all the scenes up, and so the lady who was showing us around was telling us that for each line that is like what's the word I'm looking for? Each line that is replaced or changed, they have to redraw that whole storyboard.
She said it was something crazy, like 100 hours of man work.
I was like,
Something
yo.
crazy.
And when you look at how many episodes they're going on their 13th season. She said,
Probably wrong.
Yeah, I think she said their 13th season, but she said they're already prepping for season 15. So 14 and 15, like these people work nonstop.
Yeah.
Like nonstop, like every day, like for like hours. Some probably don't leave the office till 10, 11 at night and then go right back.
We ran into some animators that were actually working on one of the episodes. They were coming out, and I said it was. I told them, I was like, man, it's like it's like being a kid and seeing firemen, or like like what's the guys
Santa Claus
that drive airplanes.
Pilots. Yeah, pilots.
It's like seeing a pilot as a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you just, oh, cool. He's a real animator.
Because it's just like when you like, it takes a lot of skill to just, you have to have all them drawings, then you got to do the voiceovers, then you got to put it into the cartoon. I was like, yo, that's
patience too.
That's a lot of patience. Reminds me of us. Reminds me of us. I'm sure they have to do a lot of troubleshooting out with their podcast, but it's just something that happens. So shout out to the Simpsons for that. That is my what I'm not. Did everybody go?
No, I didn't go.
You okay? Yeah.
I just want to shake your hand right now because
I already know what this is about. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
football season
Look,
is on
I just
the
saw
way.
it in your eyes.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, what? I looked in his eyes and I saw passion.
It's passion.
I
It's
saw passion.
Cam knows it when he sees it.
Oh, yeah.
Now listen, over the past couple of years, we've been working really hard. And I felt like my football passion has kind of gone down. Just
stupid.
because it's like, there's a lot of shit going on, like in the world. Obviously, man, like Dr. Zabi died. There are other things to think about. I
told him
but
about it.
at
He'll
the
be
end
back.
of the day, every time football season rolls back around,
It's exciting.
I'm just in it to win it.
And you never do, but
Actually, we did
cool to
last
be-
year. We won the NFC East Championship. So I don't know what you're talking about.
whoop-de-doo. Been there, done that.
But I'm excited. I'm ready to see my team, who's been severely upgraded now, take
Yet
on
to be seen.
your team.
Yet to be seen.
And the rest of y'all teams. I know we have a champion here in the Broncos, who has nothing to do with Denver, but nothing to do with wherever Cowboys are from. But they're here, and I'm actually from the Washington, D.C. area, and
Well, let me put a little damper on that.
Yeah, put a little
The
damper
one
on
thing
that.
you can say about me, of course, I'm not from Dallas, but I never waver. I never switch. I'm a
You
one-man team
You don't.
for life.
Yeah.
I'm not one of these wishy-washy fans. So I picked Dallas when I was a kid, and that was it since then, and that'll be it till I die.
And when you guys helped me get back into really watching football. Like I would catch the games, but YouTube got me back into really back into watching. And now that now every game I'm like, damn, I gotta see it. Because I used to I would catch it. You know, cool. That's my team. I catch it. But now it's like, damn, I don't want to miss it. It was a little before fantasy football, but that definitely helped too.
Passion is infectious. So.
We know the biggest football fan. I mean, we can all talk, but we know the biggest football fan here is Mike, and we know how die hard every day you come ready to see your games and talking about who was it again? The Dolphins,
I think.
I think. Hey man, you were there right there with my dad. Mike and my dad, they got some similar. They gonna hang out one day.
Your dad Libra? When your dad birthday?
He a Leo.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit, his birthday Friday. I just thought about that. I'm glad you said something. I need to mark my calendar.
Yeah, this is my birthday month as well. Please hit me up. I don't know.
Call us.
August 22nd is my birthday.
Yeah, send them. Use the phone number we gave you.
310-974-8980. Text them.
That day I might take a couple calls and texts from you guys.
But I have a question about football. Am I technically a Super Bowl champion until the next Super Bowl?
Yeah, y'all are the champions until the new champion.
So I just want to be able to hold on to the bragging rights until February.
Oh yeah, as soon as February somebody else wins.
That's it.
Oh, that was last year.
Like Golden State were champions to that last second. To that clock went, then they weren't champions.
That's fair.
Their whole season don't matter.
What if they start off like 0-5?
No,
it don't matter. They're still champions.
Damn.
But do you really want to go around saying we champions even though you know you're not winning?
Yeah, because
they gotta say it.
Because the thing, no other team can say anything to you. Like
if they go losing that bad with Kevin Durant though, they going.
Are we talking about that?
Oh, you talking about Broncos?
Oh, you talking about Broncos?
Yeah, Golden State. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. But we gotta see how they jail.
Since we're on the topic of sports too, one more thing I want to hit the Olympics. There's been going on. A lot of things going on right now. People fighting for their country. Through athletics.
Legs broken.
There's been. I heard there was a big cycling accident recently.
I didn't see the cycling. I seen the leg. I seen the leg.
Oh, you saw the leg one?
I didn't see the cycling one.
Michael Phelps' face has been a meme. I don't know if y'all seen that out there. Michael Phelps,
his rival Chad.
Yeah, he has an angry face that's going around. That's just ridiculous.
But he was just saying he was in the zone.
That is a crazy face to be.
I didn't see. I gotta see it.
I seen it. It looked like a kid pouting.
That's how I used to be before games.
And here's the thing about the Olympics. I still remember when me and Cam found out that they were going to be in Brazil. We was like, yo, we going. So we here, we doing a podcast right now, and that's fine. That's fine. We strive to get there. It didn't happen. Why? Because we're here doing our passion in Dormtainment.
I'm going to the next one. It's in Tokyo. I'm going.
Oh, it's in Tokyo.
It's gonna be crazy. They're gonna build the craziest stuff.
We gotta go.
I'm going to Tokyo.
We gotta go to Tokyo. All right, so guys,
2021, 2020,
2020.
So guys, you heard it right here. August what's the day? The 9th or 8th?
Today is the 9th.
9th. August 9th, 2016. You will in 2020 you will see Dormtainment at the Summer Olympics in Tokyo.
And we will be competing.
Well, in what? In handball. And Chaz will be in the handball. If you can do
I can go in handball.
If you can do one event. If you could do one event, which one will you do in the Olympics?
Wait. Reframe.
I got
that.
mine.
Okay, what you
aspire to do, or what you can actually do right now? You feel?
No. It don't take all that out of it. They said right now, pick an event.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's based on you. So whatever event you want to do.
No, because I have two different answers. If it's like what I really feel like I can do in an Olympic level, no. But if you asking me if I was an elite athlete, which one of the sports I would want to be great
which
in?
one you want to do. If they gave you a chance to do one, which one would you pick?
Okay, I'm gonna answer this way. I feel like what I can do right now is handball.
Okay,
but the one I would pick if I was an elite athlete would be track. Okay. Track is like
so we can get two. You can get two then. Okay, you can get two.
I've thought about this a lot.
Okay,
hands down, female volleyball. I would be completely cool with being in that.
Speedo too.
Speedo.
No, I would have on long leggings.
Long speedos.
Long speedos.
Lidos.
No, but yes, I adore female
and one that you
volleyball.
feel you can do right now.
Yeah, I could play volleyball with them. I could at least serve.
I don't know about
I
that.
can serve.
Man.
I can serve.
You can serve.
I'm
You can
confident
serve.
in
First
serving.
off, when you play volleyball,
I'm not
after
saying
a
they
while,
won't
your
whoop my
hands
hand.
start to hurt.
I'm just saying I'll
and
be
the
confident
speed.
serving, and then I get to look at them. It don't even matter if I win or lose.
Yeah.
I get to be around and put me on a Brazil team too.
I'll put you on
Yeah,
I take Dominican Republic.
Dominican Republic. Oh, they better? Yeah, yeah.
There's this chick on there.
All right, let me
you
look at all the teams.
I'm with Chaz right now. I feel I could do handball. Out of all of that, one I could feel. Yeah, we can do handball.
I don't know about that.
One I would aspire to do. Swimming look fun. They look like a lot.
Oh boy, you definitely can't do that.
No, I said aspire.
Okay.
He got the feet for it.
I do got the feet for it.
Swimmers have big feet.
But Mike got the arms for it.
But it looks like such like when
Mike got
You got the
more.
eyes. All of us together. Man got the
together
ball
we
head
can
for
be
it.
one.
The eyes don't matter in swimming.
Yeah, you got to.
He got the hair for it. Emmanuel got the hair. You got the length. Ramon got the feet.
Chaz got the muscles.
But you don't need the. You can't.
I mean,
they
you
usually
need
lean.
strength.
With our powers combined,
Either make one okay
swimming or
swimmer.
track.
This take my.
we're
This take
average
my,
swimmer.
my attitude to refuse to lose. I'll put that in your.
There you go.
All right.
All right,
My competitiveness.
all right. So we'll just
You know what
get upset
event
when we
looks?
lose.
You know what looks tough? That is it the pole vault? Not the pole vault,
basketball,
but the
right.
the where they run and do the where the one dude broke his leg when he ran and jumped.
Ooh, that looked.
Oh, you mean the
terrible.
gymnastics thing?
Yeah, you know that should look tough, dog. That's,
Yeah,
that's
that's
definitely.
bad.
That's not pole. Pole vault.
I mean,
is
not
track.
not pole, but it's the I can't remember what it's like. Is it something beam? No, it ain't. But when I seen Buddy break his leg, I said, "Whoa!"
All right, let's
Boy.
mark this on the calendar too. Brazil play volleyball at 6:35 today. So,
Today?
Yeah.
Oh,
When is
okay,
track?
I will
When
be
is
there.
track? Because
Oh damn, is that
I've been
men's,
missing
though?
all the Olympics working. I know. I'm saying when, so I got to mark that down. That's the best part of the Olympics.
We
That
said,
and swimming.
"Oh, this is funny for you guys to hear." So a couple weeks back, we said if we gave Chaz 6 months, which event was it, Chaz? It was a track. Well, I can't. Oh, I know. I'm trying to remember the track event though. I can't remember. But we said we give Chaz 6 months of just training.
It was 100.
It was 100. Was it 100?
Yeah, it was
okay.
100.
So we said 6 months of solid training.
Chaz is probably the fastest guy.
Just to make the trials. Hold on, Cam. Cam shaking his head. We said just to make the trials. We said 6 months of no dormtainment, no, strictly dieting, working out, strength, endurance training for 6 months.
Y'all that don't know, you're gonna see Chaz's skill in a Dormtainment blog that's coming out soon. You'll get to see.
And Chaz is a. I've seen him run. He's a very fast guy, and he's athletic. He has an athletic.
Olympics.
I get it. He is athletic. Now, we said if with that 6 months of training, he could at minimum qualify in the trial run for the Olympics. Cam, his blood brother, said, "No way, no how, won't happen."
Now, this is what I'll say, okay? Because I am on the fence. I do believe Chaz, if you give him a solid 6 months of nothing but training, with the best, that he will qualify. But it depends on what country is he qualifying for.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't say that.
Yeah.
If he goes over to China, or what?
If not the U.S.
If not U.S. Bahamas.
You think he could qualify for
I think-
Bahamas to go to Olympics?
6 months.
Look up the fastest guy in
That's
the Bahamas.
30 to 31 days for 6 months. Every day. I think I believe in my mans. I believe he could at least qualify. I think he could qualify.
I think so,
what
too.
did you run? What was your 40 in high school?
4.3, and then it went
4.3. He ran a 4.3.
Yeah, and that's
pretty damn fast.
And that's in high school.
The 100-meter sprinters are running low 4 flats and 3 9s.
Yeah.
4.3. He gonna be embarrassed.
But that was
out there.
then.
But that's high school with not even
let
his-
me
not
talk.
even
Y'all
real
did y'all
training.
talk.
Go ahead.
Y'all are disrespecting Olympic athletes.
We not.
Who he's training for 6 months. These people have been training for years. Half of them been training their whole life, and they will be continuing to train while he's training for 6 months. He's gonna go out there and get embarrassed. And I'm gonna be at the finish line and be like, with my camera, what I said. I'm gonna vlog it, put it up. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be pretty. He cannot go out there and beat Olympic athletes in the 100-meter dash.
Faith is believing in the things that are unseen. I got faith in my man Chaz that he's athletic enough for 6 months.
You don't watch these track meets. Then. No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Because you can't watch these and have that answer. No.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Because it's an opinion, so I can have this.
He can beat Usain Bolt in 100. He can beat Tyson Gay in 100. He can beat all these people in 100.
I never said
What
that.
are you saying?
I said qualify.
He's not even going to qualify. Are you kidding me? Have you watched every meet step to get to there?
How about
Get outta here.
the female team?
No. Them niggas be running. They be running, man. He got a better chance there, though.
I need y'all to leave y'all comments in the SoundCloud or Twitter. And if y'all think Chaz has 6 months of solid training, if he could at least, I'm not even saying he got to be top of the qualify, just qualify a little bit.
Man, would I see him do the Rito? I think.
But then the other argument was,
look, this is not a regular track meet. If y'all said a regular track meet, I'd be like, okay, like a college track meet, okay, but not the Olympic trials. These are the elite of the elite.
One thing you also have to take into account, same thing that could happen, you can take into account, what if during the trial, one of the other Olympians gets hurt, anything happens, he could qualify. You never know.
Now, with something like that, yes, if they get hurt. But if you just saying man to man, no one's hurt, everyone's healthy is a finish. No,
I think we could listen.
That's like me saying, give me 6 months
before the race.
Nothing but training. I'm going out there to beat LeBron.
Before the race, we pay a visit to a couple of the athletes that are going up against Chaz, and maybe kick him in the shin.
But then we said,
take him out.
Give Chaz.
Can you beat LeBron in 6 months of training?
No.
Why? Why no? Why no faith in that?
You said, can I beat him in 6 months? No, I'm not going to beat him.
But there's a big difference, though.
Why?
Because Chaz has been an athlete since he was a kid.
And basketball isn't my...
6 months of training, can you beat LeBron James?
He don't play basketball.
But he doesn't play basketball.
That's what he's saying.
ran track, though.
Track.
And he's faster.
You going to score.
He not gonna zip. He ain't gonna zip.
6 months of training, can you beat Usain Bolt? Nope.
That's tough. Yeah.
But that's the best of the best.
Yeah,
that's
all these Olympics.
We say
people are the best of the best. They just get beat by more elite Olympians.
But that's the elite. All right, there's still
all of them are elite. Everyone in the NBA is elite, but it's track more elite.
And I know that there are always people that are lagging behind by far.
And that will be Chaz if he does that.
But I'm saying Chaz exactly. It will be because he'll get into the Olympic trial.
I'm talking about the first race he do, he'll be lagging behind.
No, man.
If he gets to Olympic trials, that's just gonna be.
That's it. You lost. If he got to Olympic trial,
that's going to be a massacre. But he's not. So I'll put money up on that.
And then the other one was, we said 5 chances. We put Chaz receiving and Darrell Revis. What's Darrell's play? Cornerback. We said Darrell Revis on Chaz. 5 tries. Chaz gonna get one. I get with training.
Look,
Chaz gonna get one.
I have more faith than that.
Okay.
Wait, in pads or no pads?
In pads.
In pads? Nah.
5 tries. Chaz ain't gonna get one.
Damn.
Nah, man. Come on, man.
Damn.
Chaz gonna get one.
Now, are you talking about just like right out of Dormtainment?
No, 3 months.
Like a month or two just to get back in the
He underestimating.
Yeah,
he underestimating that bump right at the line.
This is a difference. This is the difference. Running is running. Okay.
Yeah.
This is you just straight line. You could train for months upon months for that. So I actually give you a better chance of that than Darrell Reeves' a certain skill set where he knows your moves before you even gonna know it, bro.
I'm not taking nothing away from
At all.
I'm saying football is my sport, right? Just give me
it's a lot of people's sport.
With no pads, just give me a couple weeks, maybe a month, right? Just to get back.
I believe in you more in no pads.
If we saying pads, because I've been out of pads. For years,
Yeah.
Give me time to adjust to them again and everything. I guarantee you, I'm gonna get at least without pads. How many was best out of what? 5. I'll get 3.
No.
Because you
In pads? Impasse, I give Chaz. I give him one impasse. I know I have.
And are we talking about during the play or just one on?
We talking about outside 1-on-1 impasse. Give Chaz 2 months to just train.
I'll give you one.
Now I'm really questioning, do you be on your phone when you watch football? Because it seems like it from the answers you just saying. You always on your phone.
No, because here's the thing. Anything he could one slight. They say even in boxing, one slight move. I'm just saying, you got to realize one slight move. Anything. Chaz could catch him. I'm saying one time.
I'm just saying, man.
I'm not denying his skill.
I'm just saying, you got receivers way better than Chaz that struggle greatly against Darrell Reeves.
Okay, I get it.
So
I get it.
Chaz just coming in here, and I'm talking. See, that's the difference, though. I definitely agree with that.
These people
Years
be
training at this skill set. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Speed could be a natural thing that you enhance upon. So that's why I say maybe track he may qualify in some country. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Maybe Zimbabwe. He might come.
I don't know Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say no.
They long distance, so you'll get sprinting there.
But Darrell Reeves, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe one because one-on-one. Honestly, one-on-one drills are meant for the receiver. It's a better for the receiver than it is the corner because receiver could do anything he wants. You don't got to worry about a linebacker or somebody else.
Don't underestimate that bump coverage.
I've never underestimated.
I'm telling you, he gonna put them hands on and lock them down. It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
That's my sport.
It is, but
what I did to Rito, I was just going half speed with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That don't matter. I'm not even bringing that up because that's irrelevant.
This argument is exhausted.
This was fun.
I want. Can I bring up one thing before we, if you wrapping up?
Yeah.
But, I want to ask how this whole thing's been going. Each person's show. How y'all feel about everything has been going thus far with this launch?
Go ahead, Mike. If you.
Oh well, my show. My show is called Beauty for Bros. I'm pretty much trying to open up the doors to beauty, open up the doors of beauty for more men, so that they can, not be ashamed of taking care of themselves, not be ashamed of buying face wash and moisturizers and hair products.
I could see a dude picking up some face wash, looking at it. Some girl walking around the corner.
But you should never be ashamed to keep your face clean.
Yeah, and not only that, not only physical beauty, but mental health as well. So I've been learning a lot just doing my show, just because of the guests we've had on. So that alone to me has been great, and I just want to spread the word more to everybody.
Mm-hmm. And that's a serious answer, but at the end of the day, too, Mike's show is extremely funny as well.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you're gonna get some laughs out of this show. It's hilarious, and you learn stuff. I've been doing a show called Crushing Grapes. Basically, the whole premise was that me and Cam been working on it is basically everyone sees the wine, but no one sees the crushing of the grapes. Everyone sees the success, the glitz and glamour things, but no one sees the hard work that's been put in behind it. And I wanted to make sure that people start seeing Dormtainment's hard work behind the scenes, how much time and effort goes into it. And I get to ask other people that are either basically entrepreneurs or in the entertainment world that have kind of really worked hard to get to where they're at, or still working hard to get to where they want to be. I'm asking them for some advice, and I'm honestly trying to see how can we better what we're doing here, and hopefully it helps y'all out too. So that's Crushing Grapes. Mm-hmm. And it's funny too, so we still got some laughs.
Yep. And then vlogs are what they are. They should come into the life of us, what we're doing. We're just trying to make it as entertaining as possible. But the vlogs have been going. It's funny. It's funny. I like vlogs because you can do silly stuff. It feels like
you see even more behind the scenes of the vlog, and of course Chaz epic catch.
And then of course Chaz got the DT fit.
I feel like everybody should
come speak on the mic real quick, Chaz. Come over here, Chaz. Yeah, pick a mic.
Excuse me. Let's have clocks in them.
No, I feel like
speaking. Okay.
I feel like everybody should incorporate fitness in their life, no matter what they're doing. I know a lot of people say they don't really have time to incorporate fitness, but we all have 24 hours in a day. even if it's not a full hour, at least get a quick 30 minutes. That's another reason why I chose to do HIIT program, high intensity interval training, because it doesn't require such long time of training. You can get in and get out and get the benefits of it. And I think fitness should be in everybody's life. And I think me and Mike's show go hand in hand. He shows you how to work on the outside of you as well on the inside, because you'll see.
Yeah.
And fitness is of course beneficial for the inside. So.
You dropped the first episode, right? First 2 episodes, aren't you?
Yeah, well, we dropped the first episode on YouTube, but if you want to see more, you gotta subscribe to our website. You gotta get that monthly subscription. If you did get a subscription, you saw the first 2 episodes. So yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yep.
Man, I just don't know about these workouts though, because you be getting up early and shit. I don't know.
Yeah. And we got Depressed Chef too.
Mm-hmm. And we got Depressed Chef coming soon. We brought in a homie of ours to come do it. He's working his way through depression through cooking and trying to cook healthier for himself. So he has his ups and downs, but we're hoping that he pulls throughout the season.
Mm-hmm. Rum, you said vlogs, and it made me think. Did we invent the word vlog?
Did we invent it?
I don't think so.
I don't know, but we've used it a long time ago.
Because I remember the Mike 3G vlogs.
Yeah,
that's in 09. I don't remember anyone saying vlogs back then.
Yeah, I did. It was a long time ago.
That's a good
That's a good question. That is a good question.
A video blog.
Because I remember we used to write the blogs, and then we were like, well, we're doing video now, so what do we call them? And then Cam was like, vlogs. Because you know how Cam does.
Yeah.
Vlogs, yeah.
And then
I don't remember that, but
hold on, what do we call our live act too? The
like our show?
Club vlog.
And we used to
that
call
was
it.
even before that, right?
And because that started off as a blog.
As a
it was
blog,
like a
yeah.
blog of me complaining about the clubs, and then we did a live video of it. Club vlog.
Damn,
vlog.
I forgot about that.
Yo, we
man.
might have invented the word vlog.
We might have.
I'm gonna say it right here. We invented the word vlog. Fuck it.
If I want to say something about it, come see me.
Come see me and actually bring the correct answer.
Don't fight me. Just come see me. I must say before we go, this is me being completely honest with the fans and with myself. Man, I might be on my last leg of getting up at 5 a.m. Like I might be on my and I need either some encouragement or some motivation if I'm gonna keep doing it. But it's I'm about 9 months in now, and it's rough. It's
going at 6 is still a good time.
Yeah. The only for those who don't know, the only reason that me and Cam and Chaz we've been getting up at 5, and Emmanuel too, we've been getting up at 5 is because, well, one, we're walking to the gym because we don't have our vehicles right now. So I get up at 5 in order to get to the gym by like 5:45.
Because it's a 2-mile walk.
Because it's a 2-mile walk. So I want you guys to realize that 2 miles there, 2 miles back for the last 8-9 months can take a toll on the body and the mind at the same time. And also, the reason I do it is because I like having my morning. I like being able to get back, shower, meditate, pray, write, do it all the stuff I do before we start work at 10 because I don't like being late. So that's why I get up at 5. I could get up at 6. I could get up at 7. But then my whole morning will be a little messed up. If I had a car right now, 5 wouldn't be as bad. It would still be rough. It wouldn't be as bad because I'd probably be back to the house by like 6:30, honestly.
Probably say about an hour and a half. Just walks from just cutting out the walk.
Me and Cam feel it every time when we're walking back. When we hit the last street, body just start. You be like, whoa. And so with that being said, either A, I'm gonna have to find another that second wind to keep going, or I'm gonna have to figure out a different workout schedule. Yeah.
Now let me ask you something real quick, and you don't have to answer this, but do you want to talk about something happened the other night recently?
Oh, I'll talk about that. That don't bother me.
Okay.
That don't
So
bother me though.
me Mike and Cam had a meeting the other day. And it was a very interesting great meeting with the person. I don't know. Can we say it?
Well, maybe not yet.
Oh, you don't. Oh. I mean, okay, so I won't say. But we had we went to go see we went to a meeting. A couple of the other guys were off doing something else. You two were doing what? Y'all were watching a movie, right?
Yeah.
Y'all went to
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Yep. Which was.
It was good.
It was, all right.
It was good.
Okay. So
did you see it?
Me, Mike, and Cam are leaving. No, I didn't see it. Right. Me, Mike, and Cam are leaving this meeting. We're kind of high off the meeting because it was actually a really good meeting.
I kind of feel like this would be probably a better segue next week.
Why next week?
Next week.
Because it's probably going to be in the...
Oh, do you want me? Oh, but I mean, this might promote it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be in the vlogs, so
Probably.
Y'all check out our vlogs.
Well,
coming
probably
next
week.
Possibly
next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're leaving high off this meeting. We're like, okay, great meeting. We're riding out. Mike got the nice music playing. We talking about stuff, and all of a sudden, Cam gets a call, and he's like, hey, hold on, y'all, turn off the music, whatever. And we're like, okay, what's going on? I hear him talking with somebody on the phone. Is he okay? I'm like, what the hell? What happened? He hangs up the phone, and they're like, yo, Rome might have to go to the hospital because, something happened at the theaters. He wasn't feeling good. Something. We're like, what? And so we're like, all right. It almost kind of felt like Menace to Society. You know when homie got shot and they took him in the hospital. Yo, come here, my friend. So I'm like, all right, what's going on, man? We gotta go figure out. Should we go there? They're like, yeah, he gonna find out. That they're gonna call us back, see what's happening. So we halfway to where they're at. And they get the call, yeah, he's gonna go to the hospital. We're like, oh man, what's going on? So we go to the hospital, we get in there, and Rome, you could kind of pick it up from there.
Basically what had happened was I was coming out the theater with Chaz and got into the restaurant Yard House, and I was feeling weird. I'm feeling weird walking from the theater to Yard House, but then I got in Yard House and my heart just started racing. I was like, that's not normal. And then like my fingers felt funny. I started shaking a little bit, and I felt like I was going to like faint. So Chaz called me, and he told him to call the paramedics. So paramedics come. My heart rate goes back down, and basically my blood pressure had shot up. It could be a number of reasons. It could have been lack of sleep. I could have been exhausted. It could have been something I ate early in the day, but this is just me being honest on this podcast. I've had, when I was bigger, I had high blood pressure. When I was bigger, I had the Cam laughs every time when I say I was big, which is the weirdest thing. But when I was bigger, I had high blood pressure, and I don't really have it like that now. But at sometimes it can fluctuate. But I am still young, so the doctor was like, you eat healthy and you working out. So he was like, honestly, it probably was overexhaustion or stressed out. I could have been anything like that. I could have been thinking about this launch for you guys and just anything happened. But I say that to say, you got to take care of yourself. You do got to rest, and that's another reason why I was talking about the 5 a.m. that you do got to rest. You do got to rest because I get up every day and do this stuff because I want to motivate people. I want to keep going, but at the same time, I have to
take care of yourself.
take care of myself too. But everything's fine. They took tests, all that. Blood's fine, heart rate, the heart's fine, all that's fine. I just had a moment, and it was honestly look at it as like a little tap on the forehead from God. He said, hey brother, calm down real quick.
So after we found out Rome is a weak ass nigga, we decided to no, but you stay strong, man. This man was about to go on a date the next day.
I was
8 hours later, this man was like,
I rested. Hey man, because you can't let it stop your life. You got to keep going. You got to live your life. You live. You're strong. You should be commended for that.
And being at that hospital let me know a lot of people, man, got to wake up.
Oh yeah, you do. They do.
Eat better, man, because a lot of people that in there looked bad.
Yo, me and Mike are sitting outside, right? We're sitting. There's a waiting room outside the hospital, I guess you could say, and there's a vending machine next to us. There's a couple, and there was these. There was a little.
That's another thing too. You got a vending machine next to a hospital, and the vending machine was filled with sugar and shit,
and just sugar all and types of stuff. sodas. But anyway,
It's a business.
we seen this
That's
lady,
true.
this one lady sitting there has a son, and she's just buying, like, the son was a little hyper,
Little
right?
fat,
Little-
chubby Mexican kid.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was hyper, kind of running around a little bit. She goes in the vending machine and buys this nigga like cookies and stuff.
The Sour Patch Kids, exactly.
Sour Patch Kids.
Well, he was
And I'm
begging
like-
for him.
He was, but
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
And this is like midnight by this point, right?
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
This kid, once he ate that, it was like he was high on cocaine. Like he would turn around.
No,
like,
he was literally running from where his mom was sitting into the street where the ambulances pull up, and he was just running back and forth, back and forth.
I swear to God, this kid, the mom said,
Yeah.
"Stop." The kid literally was running and said,
I
I can't stop. This kid
He
was,
said, "I can't stop. I can't help it, mom."
I can't help it. He was high on the highest.
I can't.
And
Can't
then
help
he
it.
goes back to the vending machine. Mom, can we get Coke? And here, and she's just giving it just so he can shut up. But he's not gonna shut up because
man.
he's
You
high on
giving him
sugar.
more.
And
Nah.
honestly, I think I'm gonna start being that dude, yo.
Yeah, but
I don't
hey,
care
hey,
how
man.
people think about me or
Yeah,
what they say
yeah.
about me later, because it's making me upset thinking about it now. That
But what you gonna do?
I'm gonna say in the nicest way possible, because
Okay.
I've seen this a few times.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
at the airport, I've seen a mom give her like a 2-year-old daughter shish kebabs and shit. Like man. So if I could do it again, I would say, hey, how you doing? My name is Mike. I don't want to be intrusive or anything, but I'm very conscious with health.
Yeah.
And for me to sit here and watch you do this, it would be like really bad for me. And I wouldn't feel right. But to feed your child the Sour Patch Kids, this has 40 grams of sugar per Sour Patch.
You just gotta finesse it. You
Yeah,
gotta be
right.
like, you gotta be, hi, my name's Mike. I'm a health enthusiast, and I just want to let you know that
I love you, and I think you have beautiful family and kids, and I think your son is amazing. He's energetic. That's lovely. But to feed him that right now, especially,
I love how the tone switches.
Oh, because you gotta give a little seriousness to it.
You gotta give a
You
little.
I'm gonna have to
do-
finesse it better, man. But I'm
yeah.
gonna start saying something honestly.
Nah, that's
should.
what's up, man.
But
Hopefully, I could change. If I change one person, that's good enough, man.
So take care of yourselves out there, guys. I'm gonna let Cam wrap this one up.
So we did not coin the term vlog.
Damn it.
Damn.
On January 2nd, 2000, Adam Contrast posted a video alongside a blog entry aimed at informing his friends and family of his cross-country move to LA, marking the first post on what would later become the longest-running video blog in history. In November of that year, Adrian Miles posted a video changing the text on a still image, coining the term vlog to refer to video blog.
All right.
Hold on, they said 2000?
2000.
2000 is when the dude did that, but in November of that same year, Adrian Miles
Damn.
coined the term.
I didn't even know
Six
niggas were
vlog.
posting videos
I
in
didn't-
2000.
I didn't know you could upload things.
I didn't know.
No, he had a blog, but he put a video next to it just to talk about
Right,
the
right.
blog that he
Oh,
wrote.
okay. But yeah,
then
still, I
it was
know
the
you-
longest one, and people started liking it, I guess. And then somebody changed that to vlog.
Damn,
All right,
that's
so-
cool.
Maybe
So cool.
8 years before we even
8 years. So we didn't coin it. So.
Maybe we were the first in the black community.
Okay.
All right, we'll take that. So thank you guys for tuning in to the Comedy Trap House.